Merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
Do.
Say, did you hear? There's been another ox cart raid. How many is that now?
Dunno, but I'd wager it's the work of bandits. Gotta be them coral snakes again, eh? Sir Lissandro's been iron hands in a bid to flush 'em out. Though they haven't found 'em yet.
Well, if they're not caught soon, we'll be seeing shortages. Mark my words.
You ever heard of the coral snakes? There's no lack of brigands looking to make some easy coin out on the roads, but what's scary about these coral snakes is how damn organized they are. Talk is, they fall upon you all at once, and they're gone just as quick, along with all your goods and coin. We've had no luck catching them either, I'm ashamed to say. I thought only fools turned to banditry, but if they're capable of maneuvers like that, they must be a clever sort, eh? Why not live honestly if they've the brains for it? Suppose that's a foolish question. At any rate, if you've a mind to catch 'em and make a name for yourself, you ought to speak to Sir Lissandro.
How might I assist you?
A group of bandits has been terrorizing the roads of late, targeting our ox carts and the cargo they carry. They call themselves the Coral Snakes, and they are no common thieves. They are organized and deadly efficient. And worse still, they are without scruples. They have been killing and stealing in equal measure. Devils, the lot of them. What say you? Would you lend your aid in catching them? Many thanks, sir. I shall be glad to know someone is doing aught to help us. You all begin by scouring for their hideout. It must be somewhere near the highway, for that has been their primary target thus far. Mayhap you could learn aught by speaking with some survivors of the raids.
Interested in my wares?
Many of our citizens view pawns as bringers of calamity, and hatred for their ilk is common here in Batar. Yet so boundless is Empress Nadinia's mercy that even lowly pawns may benefit from it. 'Twas she who decreed that no pawn may be forced into unpaid servitude or subjected to acts of violence. Oh, how magnanimous her heart, how generous her spirit. All pawns ought to bow before Her Majesty's peerless grace.
Interested in my wares? Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Business hasn't been the best for some time now. Many thanks.
I'm starving, I am. Food? Have you any food? Many thanks. I'm still very hungry. So, if you've any more food to spare some charity for the poor.
Ah! You there! What do you think you're doing, huh? You keep your hands off him. Don't go thinking you can treat the poor however you like just because you're better off.
Calm down, Hugo. You've got it all wrong. This kind sir has been good enough to share some food with me. I've the both of you to thank for my good health and my full belly.
Is that right? Suppose I owe you an apology then, cuz. In my defence, one can't be too careful. There's a child-snatching scoundrel around nearly every corner in these parts. The name's Hugo, by the way. I'm a helper of sorts to the poor who live here. Ain't many folk willing to offer that sort of kindness. Even just one more's a glad sight, let me tell you. So pay me no mind. And I'm sorry for before. If you're here to help, I'll not say another word against you.
Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am to have the two of you looking out for me.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
There's been more trouble, as if we needed it. Happened right near here, too. I'd bet my left boot 'twas those coral snakes behind it. Nowhere's safe anymore. Seems they've slipped past this checkpoint and gone right into Batal. Would they put all that effort into honest work like the rest of us? If someone doesn't put a stop to them anon, we'll all be sorry. A city can't function without a steady supply of goods, and fewer carts are making the journey. They say you should be thankful for your life, but simply being alive isn't the same as living, eh? The trouble happened due south of here. 'Twill be those coral snakes again, I'm sure of it.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouser's burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
Very well. I shall await further orders. Are we to remain here?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in
Burn your knackers!
Fire's fury shan't be an aid against this foe.
Well aimed, boy! Right where it hurts!
I grab hold of you. Now to see you weak point.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
All together now. The attack at one.
I shall lead the charge.
We must...
Spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our forces all the simpler. What's incredible? Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Surely not.
On my way.
Over so soon? Oh, I would seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Greater haul than I hoped. But it's only made me eager to find more treasure.
Covetous nature is what is the first we've seen of this foe. Really now?
off with Terrorless. One of us has been poisoned. I can't wait to find out what's inside.
How dare you!
How's this? You keep one, and I take the rest.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. At last, a chance to use this.
Unless there's coin in it, I'm not interested.
I'm not interested.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Not that! Ain't nothing of it!
Splendid.
I must dominate! I went too late! So that's where you're hiding.
Right, hand over all the coin in your purse now.
Red wolves, we're being hunted!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Help! I'm in need of aid!
When I get my hands on you,
Who do you think you're fooling? You're going to regret that. A meagre challenge if I ever saw one. This'll be over in moments.
Indeed, you are correct.
Who are you? What would you with me? You looking for the coral snake's hideout? Don't ask me. They were on us before I knew what was happening. Couldn't even guess where they... Come to think of it, 'twas as we passed the crags to the west of here that they all came out at once. I had a clear view of them from the back of the cart. That's all I know. I ran for my life. Only reason I'm still here. Thought I'd come back, see if aught was left. But just being here again puts my hairs on end. You know what? I just remembered. There was a child travelling with us. Wonder if the lad's all right.
We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best travelled?
Ah, let us pick a path and be done with it. If our choice is a poor one, we can simply return.
Putting that aside, often we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me...
First blood's always the sweetest.
You all right?
Halt, I say!
Who? Fight.
I'll have you!
Pursuing yon bandit may well lead us to the fiend's hideout. Come, master, there is not a moment to lose. Here we are.
Oi! Have you lost it? A child was hurt during today's raid. We don't hurt children. That's the rule. Don't tell me you forgot.
Sorry. Must have slipped my mind.
It's like that, is it? Huh? That what you're gonna tell Lenzo? He says we don't hurt kids. So you better...
Hold it! Who's this, then?
We've got an intruder. I'll go warn Lenzo.
Coming here was the last mistake you'll ever make, cuz.
Have you a different destination in mind, master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Just called some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries.
Son of a...
Battle is best avoided here.
I will protect you. Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding.
You'll not live to regret this.
It'd look better on me, mind.
We've no need of arrows. None of us can use them.
Should an archer join our party, they'd be happy for them, I'm sure.
He just senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us.
No. Am I going to make it?
Come on, this way. I need to get you out of here before things get bloody. That's what Lenzo said to do, if we ever got raided. So come on, you lot. We're going to go see him. He'll keep us all safe. I'm sure of that. They're already here! Run for it!
Nice armor you've got.
Be ready! Our bows are armed!
We have no need of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You have my protection. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Come on! Don't drag this!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. We shall accompany you now. Those coral snakes must pay for their crimes. We shall join you and aid your efforts however we can.
Give no quarter.
Glad am I to have Captain Benjamin's assistance. He shall prove a steadfast ally, I've no doubt.
You can run!
Come on then! Let's dance.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Feast your eyes on this!
Come on.
The enemy is well up before you, Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
That was certainly worthwhile.
The magics you bestowed have faded.
I will protect you.
Come on, don't drag this out.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep...
Damn, Hugo! We're out of time, lad. We'll have to scarper. Come in, lads, but, before I forget... here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. Tisn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shan't be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lanzo. Why?
A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader escaped, but I very much doubt the coral snakes will be using this hideout again. We'll interrogate the lad and see what he knows. Mayhap he can tell us aught of the leader's whereabouts. The coral snakes are still an enigma. Mayhap the lad can tell us more.
As these bandits are duplicitous devils. I cannot help but feel for the lad, though he was one of them.
'Tis loathsome being the bearer of such ill tidings.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
True enough. There's something down there. Is it safe to descend? I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Skeletons, Master!
Fire's fury shan't be of aid against this foe.
Nicely done!
You have my protection!
These seas will truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble. Hang in there. You'll pull through. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I believe yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lamp. Let me summon it unwittingly.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
My turret attacks are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Lay down your arms.
How's this? And I'll take the rest.
You're all out now.
How's this? And I take the rest.
We could obtain some rare materials here, if it pleases you, Master.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? There ought not to be water here. I have an ill feeling about this. shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Poison is a nasty affliction.
Enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
There it goes. This bow is as good as flame-proof. A fine display. I will protect you.
They want to defend themselves when grappled like this. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
covered.
I've got the put an end to this, Co-Master.
Focus your strength, Arisen!
I know precisely when a...
Confidence and cooperation gave us an edge against our foe.
Of course. But forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. Let me get that.
Oh, Harpy Master! Same old number Dogma, this bow. Are we all in the same boat? You'll not live to regret this.
Very well. I shall return. I shan't let them harm you.
I shall lead the charge!
Understood.
Aim for the wing!
If we can ground the beast, the advantage is ours. Of course.
This is most convenient. Another destination.
Well met. Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Over here. These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
Say, have you heard? They finally caught the fiend behind those ox cart raids.
Aye, they caught someone. But word is he's just an underling. Seems the true ringleader gave him the slip. Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get all he can out of him about the Coral Snake's operations. Wants to make a clean job of it, like.
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout for the welfare of this city and our stomachs.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Why, peruse at your leisure, sir. Do come again?
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Oh, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity, no? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effects on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and bounds.
Dead on my feet. What do you think? Does this suit me?
Good day to you.
Me? Just going for a stroll.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the Forbidden Magic Research Laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.